Hi guys and welcome back to Football Manager 2018 as AC Milan. It's time to go to Sassuolo. Something I alluded in the last video I was not looking forward to. I made a couple of changes to the team. We're back to our 3-2-2-2-1 or our 5-2-2-2-1, however you prefer to look at it. Antonelli is back in the side. We've got three at the back: Musacchio, Bonucci and Romagnoli. Calabria, Antonelli, Locatelli, front Kessie, Çalhanoğlu, Suso, Andre Silva, with obviously Donnarumma being the goalkeeper. So let's do it. I am not confident about this one. I'd like to actually get Berardi eventually. I mean, look at him, what a player he is. Be nice to get him on that. We could have him on the right hand side if we choose to play wide. How about a Cherby or a Serbi? Is he good? Looks okay. They are definitely playing above themselves at the moment, but they are playing well. Consigli as well is another good player that they have, the goalkeeper. What will we tell them? Just go out there, relax and play your natural game. Frank Kessie seemed to like that. I figured I might as well do something different. I always tell them to do it for the fans, or that we're the favourites and I expect them to win or something. I might as well just take the pressure off a bit. Antonelli tripping Berardi within 10 seconds. That's not exactly reassuring for their duel today. Antonelli throwing it to Romagnoli, back to Antonelli. Can he find a pass forward here? He should be able to. He does. Andre Silva, can we take the early lead? He should have crossed it earlier for Suso, but he goes back stick for Calabria, who hits the inside of the post and it goes into the net. 1-0 AC Milan after a minute and a half. Yeah, let's shout at them and praise them. Brilliant start from them there. I'm pretty surprised, if I'm honest. Two players actually here for Sassuolo are injured, the right back and the left winger. The left winger has now been replaced. Calabria throwing it to Locatelli. Çalhanoğlu now can find Suso, holding it up. Going to have to take on a man and go himself. He does shoot, and it's a good save actually by the goalkeeper, but I'd have preferred some more movement for him there. Somebody should have been making a run beyond. Perhaps Frank Kessie should have been getting further forward and running beyond him there. Çalhanoğlu's corner, easily cleared, but I have to say, surprisingly good start from us here. I'd like a second goal though. Calabria for Locatelli, who holds it up well. Back to Calabria, scoops it in. Kessie's in the box this time. It's a good save by the goalkeeper though, and he will gobble it up. And I've got to say that the old saying's on my mind just now. You have to take your chances. You have to score when you're on top. 5 shots, 5 on target, 6 shots now. Certainly doing well as Inter takes the lead through Eder against Cagliari in their game. Antonelli now. I'd like to be 2 up by half time. Not that that helped us against Verona, mind you. Suso, Kessie, it deflects off Locatelli, who is not going to get to that one. Possible counter on for Sassuolo. Peluso picking it up out wide. Come on, let's close him down, please. Calabria fails to win it. Gamma goes over the top to Peluso. Acres of space for him. He waits for a man to arrive so he can cut it back. He does cut it back. It's off the post and it does not go in this time. But my God, the central defenders there, they need to close down shots like that as Napoli go behind to Spal through Alberto Paroschi. Duncan now. Flasinelli. Gamma, the substitute. Crowded out, goes back to Peluso. Angles a deep ball in. Berardi attacks it, and it's a good save by Donnarumma. But Sassuolo starting to grow into this now. Bologna go 2-0 up away at Benevento through Mattia Destro. But Milan hold a half-time lead of 1-0. I'm going to tell them not to get complacent. After what happened, 2-0 up against Verona and we drew 2 each. I think that's more than fair. I'm also going to shout at them to concentrate. Çalhanoğlu, free kick, which won't go in because they never do. Çalhanoğlu's free kick touched over by Consigli. Sassuolo Stadium isn't exactly full, but it's more packed out than ours is. Çalhanoğlu in, easily away by Acerbi. Let's just hold on to this, lads. Half an hour to go as Eder scores again for Inter, who are now 3-0 up, and Calabria has to go off injured. Abate coming on. Not a bad replacement to have, but I'm disappointed the young man's getting injured. Napoli are now 2-1 up in their game as Çalhanoğlu will deliver a free kick from deep. Locatelli, can he nod it back down? He can. Suso finishes 2-0 with 20 minutes to go. And there's something wrong with this team. We can't buy a win against absolute trash, but we're beating high-flying Sassuolo away from home 2-0. It's strange. Cotroni will come on now for Silva. Anybody here that I would like to actually bring on? We'll bring Zaniolato on for Locatelli, why not? He can sit there 15 minutes. 10 minutes to go now, still 2-0 up. Cagliari get a goal back through Denis Cheryshev against Inter. Peluso to Gamma, inside to Duncan, plays it forward. Falcinelli, good challenge. Oh no, maybe it was a pass to Peluso actually. Peluso finds Gamma, they're surrounded and they're just toying with us here. Peluso back the way. Sensi. Duncan. Hits one and it's over the bar this time, reminiscent of Romulo's effort for Verona that found the top corner. But 5 minutes to go, we are 2-0 up. Inter now 4-1 up actually in their game against Cagliari, but what a win. Excellent win. Zaniolato to Suso, and I think we're pretty much just going to see this one out now. Yep, full time, right on the 94th minute mark, and what a performance by the squad. Passionately, very happy, absolutely beautiful stuff, I have to say. Brilliant. Now we have to go and beat Sampdoria though and put a run together. It's no good doing it in one game. Inter win, Napoli win, Roma win, we win, Lazio lose 7-4 to Udinese, and rock bottom Verona win 3-2 at home to Juventus. All of a sudden we're within 4 of Juventus, and we are now up to 3rd place, although if Fiorentina win against Genoa they will jump us, and we'll go down to 4th. 3 weeks out for Calabria. Disappointing, but you know, Abate will come in and do a job for us. No problem at all. So it's pretty much going kind of like I thought it would before the start of the season, that we would have some games where we would upset the odds, we would have some games where we would be the ones being upset by smaller teams. Still doesn't help the disappointment, of course, when it actually happens, but I can't say I'm too disappointed by the way that it's unfolding currently. It's went pretty much as I expected it would. A lot of work to be done with this squad. Genoa now hosting Fiorentina. Let's hope Genoa can... No, they can't do anything. That puts us down to 4th. Juve have stalled over a bid that I made for Andrea Barzali. I bid £1 million. So we'll see what they say to that. It'd be great to have Barzali and Bonucci. Of course, Barzali now 36 years of age, but still a quality player. He'll do for a while. Offer accepted. Client is willing to enter into talks, but they're also interested in services from elsewhere. We suggest you look to offer further incentives to make sure the most appealing. Okay, so Liverpool and Napoli are also interested in him. He will be a key player. What will I say? Will I do anything? No, do you know what? I just want to talk about the contract. Okay, let's see. What's he going to want? What's he on at Juve? 95. Let's give him 110 contract length. We'll make it a 1 year deal. No, well, no, that'd be a 2 year deal. That would go to June 2019, so we'd be here for 2 seasons. Sign on fee 1.7 or so. Agent fee too bloody much. 800k. Now his bonuses: appearance, clean sheet, and unused substitute. I'm also going to give him a team of the year bonus. What does he get for appearances now? 19,000, so I think we'll go for 25. Clean sheet, you get 17. Let's give him 20. Team of the Year we'll do in a minute. Unused substitute, I'll give him 5. Team of the Year, I will give him 250 grand for making the Team of the Year. Okay, wants it longer. I'm going to give him a longer deal. Screw it, why not? 110. 3.6 million signing on fee? I don't think so. Let's talk 2. And let's talk 900k for the agent fee. Wage rise 5%, I suppose, and I'll give him his measly rise on that. 110, 2711. Well, he seems happy with it. He would come in January. If we can get Bonucci, Bonucci and Barzali together, that's 2 of the big 3 who were the absolute rocks at the back for Juventus. So if we can get that in, I'll be happy with that. Obviously Barzali only has a couple of seasons left in him, but he'll be a hell of a tutor as well. So Roma at Cagliari and Udinese have the esteemed pleasure of going to Turin to play Juventus. Any surprises in those games? Let's see. Yeah, 1-1 Roma held. Juve win 4-1, which is obviously expected. And we're the early game today against Sampdoria. Lazio vs Sassuolo is interesting. Atalanta versus Napoli interesting. Bologna against Verona, who of course upset the odds and beat Juventus before. Okay, Calabria injured and has to come out for Abate, which is a shame. And Manuel Locatelli is suspended, so Biglia can come in for him. And other than that, we're going to go with an unchanged squad. Squad who did very well last time out against Sassuolo. Now, this looks like a squad here in Sassuolo who are going to try and congest up this space here and cause us a bit of bother. Kind of like Benevento did to us. I'm going to say, if we play our game, you'll win. Kind of like I did against Sassuolo, where I just told them to go out and enjoy themselves. Get creative today, guys, why not? Look how empty this stadium is, my god. For a team like AC Milan to be attracting this poor support is just disgraceful. And I assume that it's based off something in real life. I assume their real life attendance must be dropping. Wow. Nothing created in the opening 20. Seems like we're very consistent in our inconsistency. If nothing else, we're an exciting team to watch. Jesus. I mean, my god. Absolutely nothing for the entirety of the half. Now they assertively need to be told that I'm not happy with them. I think... Do we change it? Let's move Kessie and Biglia deeper. Let's experiment a little bit here. We'll give front Kessie this role that he likes. But what I'm going to do is actually take Romagnoli off and go with the 2 at the back. So I'm going to go Çalhanoğlu out wide. Or am I? No, I'll go Çalhanoğlu in the middle. Suso wide left as an inside forward. And I'll take Romagnoli off for Borini. We'll give Borini a chance, why not? He was actually doing pretty well until I dropped him because I don't like him. Let's have a little look at their formation, make sure it all stays the same. Borini dribbling out wide, seemingly aimless. Gives it away. Not a good start for Borini after being introduced there. Çalhanoğlu with a corner. Whipped in, Duvan Zapata away rather easily. Biglia will pick this up, can go back to Çalhanoğlu if he looks up. He doesn't. Dither's on the ball. Bonucci now. If they nick this, I swear to God. Antonelli, Çalhanoğlu, good play. Back to Antonelli, please. Front Kessie now. Çalhanoğlu. It's not a great ball. Andre Silva will pick her up though. Out to Abati. Can he first time cross? No, he takes a touch, forced too wide. And he's going to lose it. Eventually it comes in. It's a bit of a scramble and the keeper sort of palms it round the post. Not a lot to see there. Çalhanoğlu's delivery, and we are just absolute pants at San Siro. Let's just admit it. Every single game we play here, we seem to be absolutely rotten. Antonelli's throw easily intercepted. Duvan Zapata picks her up. Counters on for Sampdoria as they flood forward. Zapata tries to play the killer ball, which Misakio will cut out. Play to Abati. He will just launch it forward. Header away, but Kessie will cushion it down to Antonelli. We can start to get forward now. I'd like a run in behind here from Borini, which he's not going to do. Antonelli to Borini. Antonelli should be away on the overlap. Borini, good play to switch it to Suso there. Should be an overlap coming for him, and there's not. He switches it back to Antonelli. Borini should be making the run now. Good ball. Antonelli, good challenge by Toure on Borini, who literally just stands there afterward. Forward for Zapata. What a challenge by Big Bonucci. Kessie now to Biglia. Very scrappy game here. Çalhanoğlu out wide to Suso. Abati goes on the overlap. Good first time ball by Suso. Whipped in. Andre Silva cushions it. And it rolls into the net. Is it going to... Yeah, it's going to go down as a Ferrari own goal. I mean... I'm pleased, but the performance has still been absolutely shocking. I'm going to take Andre Silva off for Kalinic now. If Borini's getting a chance, we might as well give Kalinic a run out too, see how he does. Nope, 10 minutes left, it's forward for Zapata. What a challenge by Biglia, good play there. Bonucci picking her up. Biglia forward to Kessie. There's two men there outright. There you go. Abati now. Suso should be making the run beyond. He doesn't. Abati beats his man. Plays it to Suso. Abati then should have been on his bike. He plays it to Biglia now. The option has to be down the left hand side because the right's super congested. But it's actually a great ball by Kessie to Abati, who needs an option in the box to find. It's in for Kalinic, who heads it into the arms of Viviano. He really had to score that there to give me something to think about. Zapata finds Toure. We could be punished for it now. I would not be surprised if we are. Nicked by Suso over the top. Kalinic chases. Can he beat the defender? He can. Can he beat the keeper? Nope, not shooting like that. He can't. And there's a reason why he's not getting opportunities in the side. Zaniolato will come on for... Nope, not for Antonelli. That would be stupid. Oh, actually, we're playing... Yeah, we're playing deeper midfielders. Yeah, we'll bring Rodriguez on for Antonelli, I suppose. But tight game this. 5 minutes to go. Here's hoping we can see it out. 5 added on. We've gone beyond that now. Bonucci with a free kick. Pings it forward. Biglia picking it up. Çalhanoğlu. And it is time. It is a 1-0 victory for AC Milan over Sampdoria. I guess we will calmly tell them it was a good win, but it was another poor performance. Now let's see the rest of the results before we round out the episode with where we're sitting in the league table at the moment for the end of October. 29th, Sunday the 29th of October, which is actually the day that I am filming this. Should be up within the next day or two after that. Napoli with a 4-0 victory away at Atalanta. Bologna held by Verona, who are really giving themselves a chance to stay up now. Spal beating Benevento, who are actually falling now. Lazio with a 2-1 over Sassuolo, whose magnificent start has been eroded a little bit now. Bologna actually go back above us. We're both sitting on 22 behind Juve, who are on 24. And what of Fiorentina? When do they play? They play Monday against Inter. Let's find out how Fiorentina do against Inter, and then we'll call it an episode there. Fiorentina could jump above us and knock us down to 4th place if they win. It's a 2-2 draw. A 2-2 draw. They do jump above us, knock us down to 4th place, but we are all on 22, ourselves, Bologna and Fiorentina. 3 points ahead of Atalanta in 5th, and then 4 ahead of Udinese and Lazio, 5 ahead of Sassuolo, 7 clear of Napoli, Inter and Roma. So it's going okay. I suppose looking at the pure positives, 2 clean sheets and 2 victories today. The Sassuolo result particularly pleasing. The Sampdoria result, not so much. Sampdoria's kind of put me on a bit of a downer again, finishing off the episode. But it's a clean sheet and a victory. 3 points, you have to take that and be positive about it, I guess. But I would like some better performances going forward. Next episode will be Lugano in the Europa League before we go away to Crotone, who I would be expecting to beat rather convincingly. So let's hope we can get 4 wins on the bounce by winning those 2 games before we're going to go to Rome to play Lazio. So, as I always say, hope you guys have enjoyed this one. If you have, please drop down below and leave a like. I would greatly appreciate it. If you'd like to follow the series, you can of course subscribe to the channel, which would be much appreciated. But overall, just thank you for watching the videos. And yeah, I'll see you next time when we take on Lugano and Crotone.